Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in this video, we will try to understand about the pointers and the memory addresses, how it will be. So normally, I will try to tell you example for this one. A pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable in memory. So this is the definition which we have learned already. So here are the key concepts introduced in the program. So now we try to see the key concepts in this one. Now if I try to explain you about this one, variables and their address. First one, every variable is stored at a specific location in memory identified by an address. Example x65524 in the example. So now here what I am trying to do, every variable is stored at a specific location in the memory. So whatever the variable you are trying to do it, so that will be stored. So what I want to tell you, what about the pointers? Pointers are the variables that store these address instead of the actual values. So now the specific location, whatever the specific location address is there, right? So that address location is stored by the pointer, and these pointers are nothing but a variables only that store these address instead of the actual values. Example for this one, how we can declare a pointer? Int star j. So normal variable, how you will declare it? Int j. So now this one is a variable, regular variable which stores the value of an variable, and this one which stores the address, not the value, address, memory location of a variable, of another variable. So here if I try to tell you, so what about this j thing? J is a pointer to an integer, meaning it will store the address of an integer variable. So here it will store the address of an integer variable. So you cannot store the address of another variable like float or character or something like that. It will store the address of an integer variable. You can also have pointer to pointers also. So for example, let's say that you are having this j, right? So this j. So this j also has a memory location. So now this one is storing the value of another variable memory location, but this j also has a memory location. So you can also have a pointers to pointers. For example, let's say that that one is indicated by star k. So here you can mention it as a star k. So that means, so this k will store the address of a variable which stores the address. So here I will try to tell you. So what is the meaning of this one? Here k is a pointer to an integer pointer. So here this one is an integer pointer. So this memory location is stored by this one, meaning it stores the address of another pointer. So if you want to store the address of another pointer means, then you need to do star k. So that is this much only. So here is what the program does step. So now I will try to tell you the program so that it will done step by step. Let's try to see a simple program so that it will do so that you can able to understand clearly. So I have a simple program for this one. So I will try to show you, and I will explain you one by one in this one. Here this is our program. Okay. Oh sorry. Yeah. So here let's try to understand the step by step about this one. So now here what does this program does step by step, we'll try to see. So first one is the variable declaration. So we have variable declaration like int I is equal to 3, star j and star k. Here I is a normal variable, okay, normal integer, and holds the value of 3, and star j is a pointer to an integer, okay, pointer to an integer, and star k is a pointer to an integer. Okay, so this pointer to an integer. Now the next line, what you will be able to see, j is equal to ampersand I and k is equal to ampersand j. So here j is assigned to the address of I, and so j now points to the I, and here k is assigned to the address of j, so now k points to the j. So that is a common thing. So now here j has the address value of I and k has the address value of j. So this is normal thing. So you people can able to understand it. Now I am using the printf program for this one. So the program uses the printf statement to print the address and values of the different levels. So here the first one is ampersand I, gives the address of the I variable, and j also gives the address of the y because it is a pointer, gives the address of I because j is equal to ampersand I, and star k. So here star k also gives the address of the j. So star k references k, dereferences k to give the value stored in j, which also gives the address of I only. So here it will give the value of j, star k means. Still it stores the address of I value, right? So that's why it gives you. So here what we are trying to do, so address of j, so So here I am trying to do the next value, the address of j. So in order to get the address of j, so if you want to get the address of j means the ampersand j, it will give you the address of j. And if you are using simple k means it will give you the simple the, because j k is equal to ampersand j, it also gives the address of j. So now address of k, if you want to know, it means ampersand k. This one is already known. So printing the values. So if you want to print the values for this one, so what you will try to do here, so j and k values, if you want to print it means j contains the address of I. So that's why j contains the address of I. So it is printing value of j is equal to, so that is the value of j. So now value of k is, k means it contains the address of j. So now directly if you are going to I and these all the things is, I directly gives the value of I, which is 3. And here star of ampersand I means, so it is trying to get the value which is located in the memory location, this one, which is also a 3. Star j means the value which is present in the memory location. So we are trying to print the 3. And star k is also the 3. So this is dereferences k to get the value of I through j. So now if I try to run this one, so you will be able to see. So this is how you will be able to get the output. So now the memory map location. So I will try to explain you the memory map location, how it will be stored here. So let's say that 2 boxes are there. So here we are having I, j and k. So these are the 2 memory locations which we are able to have. So that is nothing but I and j, and also last one is the k variable. So these are the 2 variables which you are having. I stores the value of 3. Let's say that it is having a memory location of 65524. Okay, so let's say this has a memory location of 65524 and I, the memory location is 3. And this j, so it has an ampersand j, so that means it will store the value of 65524. Okay, so this one has a memory location and this has a memory location. So this also stores in one memory location, right? So let's say that 65522, let's assume. So this is the memory location which is having. And now k stores the memory location of this one. So that means it has 65522 and this one has 65520. So 2 bytes already completed. For integer it takes 2 bytes. So now this is the memory location for this one. So now, so this is the value you are having and this memory location pointing to here and this memory location is pointing to here. So if you want to get the value in this memory location means then you need to do the star j. Okay. And if you want to get the value in this memory location means then you need to do the star k. Then what you will be able to do? So here you will be able to get 65524. And in this memory location if you want to get the value means then you need to keep another star here. Okay. So this is how we will be storing the values. So this is how we will be doing. So now you will be able to understand about this pointer thing. So I want to explain you about the pointer sizes also. All pointers store the addresses regardless of what they point to. Therefore, their sizes are one and the same only. So for example, let's say that I will have some code. I will try to explain you this one. So here if you go into this one and I will remove this all the code. So let's try to store these all the things. Okay. So now here we are having a integer star p1 and character star p2 and float star p3. So these are all pointers which wants to store the integer pointer address variable and character float address variable. And if you want to check the size of p1, p2, p3 means then if you will be able to see both are having 88 bits. So for 64-bit systems you will be able to see 888 bits. For 32-bit systems you will be able to see 444. For 16-bit operating system you will be able to see 222. So that depends on the operating system. So here you need to understand that all pointers store the address regardless of what they point to. So therefore the sizes are one and the same only. So this is one thing, pointer sizes. So don't think that integer variable will have more and character will have less. Like that, don't think like that. It will have the same thing only. Why? Because all point the same memory address. So that means regardless of the type int, float or char pointer, all pointers are of the same size on a given architecture because they store the addresses. So I already told you on a 64-bit machine all pointers are one and the same only. See, extending the pointers, you can create multiple level pointers, example star p also, but it is rarely needed beyond a pointer to a pointer. So if you want, here you are having a star k I have shown you, right? If you want to have star k like that, you can have it, but those are rarely we will be using. So in conclusion, what I will be trying to do it is, so now you have a clear understanding the relationship between the variables, pointers and their address in the memory, and also now you have a clear understanding about the sizes also. Hope you understood about these pointer sizes. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.